today on 15 on 15.
The tourism statistics for April of this year are in. Plus, Xander Bogaerts trades in his bat and gloves for a quite unusual job. And this is a new way to experience food in Aruba.
Thank you for joining us on another edition of 15 on 15 right here on Channel 15 ATV with Daniela Piazzi. Let's get started with our latest local news topics. This week, the Aruba Tourism Authority released the latest statistics for the month of April. As we are moving through the fifth month of 2016, Aruba's tourism numbers are not booming as much as had been hoped in the beginning of the year.
For the month of May, Aruba's tourism market remained stable, aside from the fact that there was a slight dip compared to 2015 due to the early arrival of Easter week this year. During this holiday, the island usually receives high volumes of Latin American visitors. In total, for the month of May, Aruba received 98,323 tourists. For stayover visitors, these represented 3 continents throughout April. These are North America with a growth of 1.1%, Latin America with a growth of 7.5%, and Europe with a growth of 1.3%. For cruise ship visitors within the first 4 months of 2016, Aruba welcomed 330,423 passengers on 164 ships, from which 26 arrived in April. This is indeed a growth of 8.3% compared to the same season in 2015. Within the past year, Aruba has begun experiencing the magnitude of the worldwide trend of alternative accommodations, where visitors will stay in vacation rentals and villas as opposed to hotels. For the island in numbers, the month of April, 29.5% of visitors stayed in alternative accommodations, 37.9% stayed in one of high-rise resorts, and 25.2% stayed in a timeshare. This phenomenon has drastically affected the island's hotel industry, which has been trying to adapt to this trend and find new strategies to persuade visitors to fill up their rooms. In numbers, the Aruba Hotel and Tourism Association has reported that for the month of May, the average daily rate went down by 14.9%, and the RevPAR, or revenue per room, decreased by 17.2%. However, the length of stay of their visitors has risen by 4.9%.
Besides Easter week being in late March this year as opposed to April, there were also other global factors that affected Aruba's tourism industry. These include the international media coverage surrounding the Zika virus. In other news, earlier this month, the 6th graders from the elementary schools across the island received the results of their Colegio Tuts, an exam which decides if the student will be admitted into the highest level of secondary education, being Colegio Urbano and Colegio San Nicolas. However, according to Aruba's Minister of Education, Michelle Hoiberwinkler, these results were not supposed to be a defining factor in high school admission.
Recently, the Minister of Education, Michelle Hoiberwinkler, formed a committee to evaluate and determine the national requirements for grade schoolers to be admitted to Colegio Urbano and Colegio San Nicolas. Over the past couple of years, this topic has created a lot of discussion. Currently, to be admitted to these high schools, all 6th graders on the island take the same standardized test named the Colegio Tuts. Therefore, this exam alone determines if a student will be admitted or not. No other factors are put into perspective. Therefore, the Minister of Education requested that the law should be adapted and a new system should be put into place where there is more than one requirement to enter Colegio. Minister Winkler believes the complete capacity and potential of every student should be analyzed before making this life-changing decision. However, after various discussions on this matter, during the minister's recent trip to Canada, the local school board decided to give out test scores and high school admissions anyways, disregarding the minister's petition for a change in methods. So, the question remains to be, are the students that have already been accepted at risk, or will this year's procedure remain? The Minister of Education has stated that more information will be announced within the following weeks, including the implications for each student.
We'll be back with more 15 on 15 after a quick commercial break.
When we come back from the break, find out why baseball star Xander Bogaerts is working in a donut shop.
with us right here on Channel 15 ATV. This morning, the Aruban-born baseball star Xander Bogaerts traded in his bat and gloves for a Dunkin' Donuts uniform. The Red Sox shortstop on his off day was serving a long line of customers both at the drive-up window and inside the shop, signing autographs for fans, some wearing shirts with the name and number. Bogaerts' appearance at the shop at Warwick Avenue in Boston, Massachusetts was timed as a promotion by Dunkin' Donuts, which declared Wednesday as Iced Coffee Day. $1 from the sale of each iced coffee at Dunkin' Donuts was donated to Hasbro's Children's Hospital.
To be honest, trying to get the knack for it, but after all, I kind of found my way to it. I got help from a lot of the girls back there.
Looked like Wally was helping you out back there too.
Yeah, also helping me out with the donuts, making stuff a bit quicker for me.
For you, I mean, being a ball player, that's one dream come true, but the fact that you're able to get out in the community and do stuff like this, speak to that.
Exactly. I mean, especially on an off day, I mean, some people just want to stay home, relax, and I mean, you can get to interact with fans and they can see a different side of you than while you're playing on the field all the time.
Big question, do you have a favorite donut here?
Yeah, sprinkles. I had it right when I came in. Sprinkles, I always liked it, and yeah, that's probably the one that I like most.
Colored sprinkles or chocolate sprinkles?
No, colored.
Okay.
Yeah, like rainbow.
On another note, for the younger sport fanatics on the island, this year a team from the Professional Football League of Rotterdam, Feyenoord, dedicated their spring break to the children of Aruba. During their short vacation, 150 of Aruba's youngest football players got the opportunity to train with the pros.
This year, during the Easter vacation, the Caribbean Sports Foundation of former professional footballers such as Robin Nellis, Peter Banedse, and Tim de Cler organized a professional football camp in Aruba, together with other top club professionals from Holland, Feyenoord of Rotterdam. Former professional footballers such as Robin Nellis is from Aruban-born parents. He has, however, always played in different professional clubs around the world, in Europe such as AZ, Utrecht, Salzburg, and Feyenoord. Nellis has also played with the Antilles selection some years ago. In the past, many footballers have developed into great players due to the football camps offered by the Caribbean Sports Foundation and Feyenoord. This is because of the high caliber of training that one receives by former professionals who have played football in Holland. 2 years ago, the Caribbean Sports Foundation and Feyenoord had this camp in Curaçao, which received a very high percentage of players. Last year, they had one in Cuba, which also was very successful. Because of some local sponsors, the cost of attending this camp was able to stay low, and local children who could not afford it but had the talent were admitted. Over 150 children were attending this 5-day program. The royalties that were received from the camp have been donated to a social cause on the island. And from all the talented children, 13-year-old Brooke from New Jersey made quite the impact on these pros.
My dream? I'm not sure yet. I play tennis also, but I think I might want to become a professional athlete one day if I can. So you have to train hard and work hard and always play good. Yeah, I think it's very good because the coaches are very good and I don't understand Dutch, but the other players are nice and they can communicate with me and tell me what they're saying, and it's good level of competition as well.
And do you know already one Dutch word?
Nee means no. Zest, I think it means here, and I think it's like, no, that's French. That's it.
It's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and that's it.
Moving forward, the world has thousands of languages, each with their own unique structures and rules. The New York-based Waverly Labs has now introduced a very interesting product that may one day help eliminate this language barrier between people around the world. It is the world's first language translating earpiece that works in pairs, meaning you wear one earpiece and the person you're speaking with wears the other. From there, your speech will be translated almost immediately.
I came up with the idea for a translator when I met a French girl. Elodie, put this in your ear.
Je mets ça dans mon oreille?
Yeah, put it in your ear.
Comme ça?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me in French?
Pouvez-vous me entendre en français?
Oui! Je peux t'entendre parler français?
Yes, I can hear you talk French.
Attends, comment ça se fait?
But this is awesome. But how you do it?
This little wearable uses translation technology to allow two people to speak different languages, but still clearly understand each other. It's the dream, you know? A life untethered, free of language barriers. It's just that it's no longer a dream anymore. It's real.
Isn't that incredible? We'll be back with more 15 on 15 after a word from one of our sponsors.
After the break, this is Aruba's new culinary show.
Thank you for staying with us right here on Channel 15 TV. Aruba is full of culinary experiences. There are hundreds of restaurants offering a variety of cuisines. In the strive to find the island's most delectable dishes, local chef Gabriel Ayala is going into some of the top kitchens on the island to find out what's cooking. Here is a sneak peek of his new YouTube show.
I'm Gabriel Ayala, a local-based chef that cooks, eats, sings, and sometimes you can even catch me washing the dishes. I spend most of my days cooking for others, but now I'm ready to hang my coat for a few hours to experience what Aruba's culinary and entertainment scene has to offer. Join me on this mouth-watering adventure as we discover the island's knowns and unknowns. May the journey begin, and let's see what's cooking.
There you guys are. Come here. Come closer. No, you gotta move faster than that. Listen, we have very little time. But let me tell you something. We're here at one of the top restaurants on Aruba, and we're in luck because the owner/chef, he's one of the top entrepreneurs that's gonna show us how he does it here at White Modern Cuisine. Get ready, because we're about to meet Irvin Cruz. All right, so we split this in half.
Yeah, now one is flipped over like this.
Yeah.
And the other one comes together. Now salt and pepper.
Let the magic happen. It's incredible. It really is incredible and hard to explain on how all these flavors work together.
New episodes of What's Cooking Aruba will be posted weekly on their Facebook and YouTube page. Thank you so much for watching these real local news updates and trending Aruba topics. Be sure to like our 15 on 15 Facebook and Instagram page for all of your latest news updates. Also, don't forget to tune back in tomorrow night at 7:15 p.m. for more 15 on 15 right here on Channel 15 TV. See ya then.